We have a bigger couch now, so we can spread out.
Yay!
We don't have to be like sandwiched.
We have a couch where we can like just relax now.
I know. Introducing our new couch. Her name is Tangerine.
Tange for short.
Tange for short.
Welcome back to
A Couple Queers. My name is KEARA.
And I'm LAVREN.
And we are a
couple
of queers. Yes, we are a couple. Yes, we are married. Yes, we are queer. Yes, we are non-binary. Yes, it is Pride Month.
Woo! So what better way to pick up our podcast again?
Yes. Thanks for tuning back in. Even though we've been on a long hiatus, but we're not going to talk about that. Actually, normalize like people getting busy.
We had a lot going on.
We had so much going on, like too much going on.
So much going on, which we will explain further in the next podcasts.
Yeah. But I mean, I just got diagnosed with autism and illness anxiety disorder.
And I got just diagnosed with ADHD, OCD, and social anxiety disorder.
Yay.
Not autism yet.
No.
We'll see. I haven't decided if I actually want to get a diagnosis for autism yet, but I'm going to stick with those three for now. I heard that a lot of autistic people are misdiagnosed with social anxiety disorder, and that checks out for me.
I've heard that.
Because he wasn't like 100% sure on it, and I was like, that's because I got autism, babes.
Yeah, and also like he did not have enough time to actually assess your autism traits. Like he wasn't really there for that. Like he was more so just looking for your ADHD.
Yeah, exactly. But we will explain more of that in another episode.
Yes, we're going to talk more in depth about both of our diagnoses. All of our diagnoses in another episode. But for today, we're going to have a very fun and exciting chat about OnlyFans. Yeah, that's right. We're showing our tits on the internet.
An ass.
And we're getting
all
paid.
in between.
Well, not all, but
no. we're getting our rent paid.
Bitch, we're getting our rent paid for. We're getting our car paid for. We're getting our meals paid for. So thank you.
All our expenses. So we're so grateful for everyone who has supported us so far.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so you'll be hearing about like what we've learned so far and our goals and like kind of what we do and what it's all about in case you're interested in doing it. And we're just like trying to break the fucking stigma around it.
I still feel like it's very taboo.
Yeah.
I even saw like this TikTok. This wasn't a follower of mine. I just like saw it come up on my For You page and it was like propaganda I'm not falling for. And then one of the things was the normalization of OF. And I'm like, what do you have against it? Like if you don't want to show your tits online for money, then don't. Like, but why are you shaming other people for doing it? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, exactly.
I've come to the point in my self-love journey where like this is the next step in my self-love journey.
Period.
And people think, oh, you're doing that like you're degrading yourself or you're like, you know, putting yourself like, I don't know. Like some people think that it's a very looked down upon thing to do. But in fact, you have to have a lot of like self-confidence and self-love to be able to even do it.
Well, it's funny because like just sex is still taboo in society, but it's like not everyone, but like a lot of people do have sex and masturbate. And so it's like it's taboo about it, but what are you doing behind closed doors? You know what I mean? It's
exactly.
Like, why are we hiding it anymore? That it's because it's a natural human thing. Yeah. So
also human bodies.
Natural and beautiful.
Why are we shaming people for having human bodies?
Yeah. It's so silly.
Let's start with how this all started. Like, why did we decide to make an OnlyFans?
So it was just a random Tuesday. So I am a dog walker as well. And I needed to get a second job because dog walking's great, but it wasn't paying for all of the bills and stuff like that. And so I did DoorDash delivery for a bit, but it's one of those things that if you don't keep doing it every day, like you'll get out of the algorithm and then you'll get like 0 to like 5 orders like every 2 hours. Like what I mean by that is like you could get 0 orders in 2 hours.
Yeah,
and
then
it
you're
was
just wasting your time.
yeah, exactly. So we were like trying to figure out, like you were helping me like brainstorm what else I could do. And so we just like kind of left it for a bit, and I was like, you know what, like I'll just do dogs and I'll just see if anything comes up. Randomly, I come home and Kira's like on their like laptop, and I'm like, hey honey, and they go, do you want to start an OnlyFans? And I go, yeah. And like I didn't even hesitate. I was like, yeah, let's do it. Like whatever. But then you can explain how you thought of OnlyFans now.
Yeah, so I follow this awesome YouTuber / content creator named Jessica Kent, and she made a YouTube video talking about why she started OnlyFans and how well she's done so far on it. She made $50K in a month.
Crazy.
And I was like, girl,
Queen.
teach me your ways.
Queen shit.
She also has, I think she has like 1 million followers or something. And so
Yeah,
like
on TikTok.
Yeah, so it makes sense. Like she had a lot of traffic going from her social media to her OnlyFans. But I was like, you know what? Get your bag, girly. Like she's a single mom. She's got 2 kids. Like
Yeah, she
get your
got things
bag.
to pay.
Get your bag. Like use your platform. Have fun with it. And I think that's the most important thing. So anyways, she encouraged me to like explore that. I was like, okay, like what would this look like if Lauren and I started an OnlyFans, like a couple's OnlyFans. So like we post stuff together and we also post solo content.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's what sparked the idea. And it seemed like really cool. And also you don't have to post anything you don't want to. Like it's very much like you call the shots. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. Only post what you're comfortable with. And like you have to be enjoying it and having fun or else there's no point.
Yeah, we kind of made a set in stone thing in the very beginning that was like, if you feel confident in it, post it for you. Like,
Yeah.
don't post it for other people. Don't post for the male gaze. Don't post,
Ew.
like, post it if you feel good about yourself.
Yeah. Do it for you. Exactly. Like
Yeah.
that's, you don't want to be doing this for like random men on the internet. Like,
No.
I mean, if you do, go off. But like personally
your bag if
with
you want
us, with us, it's like, if we're going to be doing this, we're going to be doing this for us, our own, you know, self-growth, our own self-love journey, in which it's really, really helped me personally to love my body more.
Yeah, same. If you go to our page, we kind of like, we made a first post that said our goals and stuff, and you have to scroll like a lot. By the way, I shaved my head.
Oh yeah.
Since last time, which has like made me go through a whole journey in and of itself. But OnlyFans has definitely helped with like one of my goals was like, I want to embrace my femininity more because I'm a very feminine person. Just like the way I dress is like the most mask and only mask thing about me. And so I wanted to, but because I dress like that, I've always have felt like there's a box to act masculine as well when you dress like this. And I just don't fit in that box. So a big thing that I wanted to do was embrace my femininity and like embrace like having boobs and like got a thick ass. Like, you know what I mean? Like a belly. Like I don't have a 6-pack and I never will. So I'm here to accept my body for the way that it is and embrace my femininity while doing it.
And do you feel like it's helped so far?
100%. Like yesterday I wore a bikini and like I was having under boob. I usually wanted to hide my tits at the beach. And yesterday I was like, bitch, I don't even want to wear a bikini right now.
True.
You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. I love that for you.
Thank you.
That's really cool. Like since you've started OnlyFans, you've like really embraced your body as it is and like your femininity. I think that's awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like becoming more confident and having an AFAB body to be born in an AFAB body. And like I am non-binary, but I really want to love my body sort of thing. Yeah.
Period. I think that I've also had similar goals in that like I just, you know, really want to explore loving my body even more than I am now. And seeing it like with less clothes on is very scary and vulnerable and intimidating, and like, you know, showing those photos to other people is really fucking scary.
We're always taught to cover up.
Yeah. And
especially as like AFAB people.
Yeah. I also know there's this new kind of like wave of Gen Z modesty.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I just been seeing but I mean, go off like if you want to be modest, but like I don't.
What do you mean?
Modesty is like, you know, it's kind of like a Christian virtue. It's like, in my head, it's kind of like don't take up space, don't show yourself, don't cover up kind of thing.
Do cover up, you mean?
Yes, cover up, yes. Like cover up, don't show yourself too much, like be, you know, dress very plainly, dress very modestly, don't, you know, bring attention to yourself. That's kind of what modesty means to me.
I think my face says it all there. That's
it's like there's girlies.
Do what you want, queen.
I don't care. I mean, I don't give a fuck if you want to be modest. I don't care
if you want to do. I mean, do it if you want to do it. But I'm trying to show my tits more and be comfortable with not wearing a bra.
Same. Like I'm going the opposite direction than modesty, honey.
Yeah.
And I don't really give a fuck who wants to judge me for that. But actually, surprisingly, we've gotten more like positive encouragement than negative. Like we've gotten almost all like encouragement, which is cool.
We got a sugar daddy now.
Shout out Jim. He buys all our posts. We love you, Jim.
We love Jim.
You're literally like really helping us with like paying our bills.
No, actually, thank you, Jim.
Like, thank you, Jim. Anyways, I know he's gonna watch this.
Yeah,
because he watches all of our shit.
Hi, Jim.
But you, Jim. Yeah, so I think for me, you know, as my body has changed, I'm not skinny. It's changed a lot since I was like a teenager. I'm more like curvy,
which like your body has matured,
which exactly, and
so
like that's actually
you're
how
not a teenager anymore.
No, and like,
why is society making full ass grown women look like teenagers?
I'm literally 26. I'm literally midway through my 20s. I'm also Mediterranean background, so like Mediterranean, Italian, Greek girlies, even like Portuguese girlies,
hot.
We're curvy. You know, hot. Look at Spencer Barbosa. She's Portuguese Queen. And she's got like curves. I'm Italian and a little bit Greek, and I've got the curves. You know what I mean? Like it's like our ancestry has that body type, so we shouldn't be fighting against it. We should be working with it, in my opinion. So that's another intention for OnlyFans. And I think the last intention
is we really wanted to grow as a couple as well.
Intimacy.
Yeah. And we really wanted to like encourage each other. Like we take each other's photos and we take photos with each other by a self-timer. So it's just us. Like we're just doing it. Like we haven't hired a photographer, which when we get more comfortable, we might. But I feel like it's like we encourage each other when we're taking photos. If the other one's not feeling hot or whatever, like we're there to pick them up. Like we're growing a lot as a couple to really see each other's beauty in a different way, and like watching each other grow in confidence is such a beautiful thing. Like I love taking pictures of you, and like we just took some on the balcony like a few days ago, and I was just like clicking, and I was just like yes like each time, and like just like the way that you were just like moving and like feeling yourself was just so beautiful, and it's very beautiful to witness, and I feel like that brings us closer together as well.
Oh yeah, it does.
And it's opened our communication a lot.
Yeah.
Because we have to talk, like if we're getting ready to do a photo shoot together, I'm always like, can I grab your ass in this next photo? Can I grab your boobs? Can I do this? Can I do that? Like you have to ask before doing it, because essentially it is like people are going to see it, and that person needs to be comfortable with it and just be comfortable in general. Yeah. So I feel like it's opened our communication. our intimacy, like you said, if you want to build on that.
Yeah, it's helped with our intimacy too. It's like, because sometimes like both of us have a little bit of like aversion to sex. Like we have like trauma and like we have some resistance towards it. And so I feel like this experience is helping us feel safer in an intimate context with each other and like initiating more intimate contexts, whether it leads to us having sex later or not. Like, it's just nice to kind of have an opportunity to like be close and feel safe being close. And
Yeah, I agree. It's definitely brought like our sex life is like more than it has been like in the last few years because since like the initial COVID hit, we've kind of been going through like a crisis in our heads and like healing through a lot of shit. And when your brain's busy, like the way we are, we don't necessarily think about sex. It's not like a priority when our brains are really busy. But once we like start to like calm down our nervous system and like get through what we need to get through, that's when we can open up space to having sex. And I feel like since OnlyFans is all about embracing your body, embracing who you are, like your unique self, like it's encouraged us to act more upon it and not be so scared.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. For sure. So
it's very beautiful.
It's really awesome. Like, it's been so beneficial in so many ways so far, and we've only been doing it for about a month.
We make a really good team. I'm like the accountant. We can like talk about like kind of like what our schedule is like in case you're interested in like if you've liked what you've heard so far and like like our like schedule and what we do and how we keep organized and how we keep on top of things. First of all, if you got old pictures and you still look like that, post them and you feel hot in them. Like we did that for like the first few weeks because I like took a lot of nudes and like we took some stuff for our band like as covers and I was like, you know what, like let's just post this. Like this is hot.
It's just literally sitting in an album somewhere. Like we might as well be like getting
make some money
from it, you know?
So if you have old pictures and you're like, damn, I'm hot, like post those. Like, if you feel comfortable. The number one thing is like always ask yourself, like, am I comfortable posting this? Am I comfortable with people seeing this? I always ask myself, am I comfortable with this being leaked?
If it accident, you know, whatever.
Because like, God forbid, but people can screenshot on OnlyFans and like, you just got to be comfortable with like, okay, if this gets released, like, am I going to be okay with this?
Or are you going to be able to be like, yeah, I'm proud of that photo. I look hot. Like, I don't care who sees it.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, like, almost every celebrity has nudes online now.
It's
true. Literally not.
Halsey has like an album with her boob hanging out. Like it's like
it's not even a thing anymore, honestly. Like, it's 2025. We should not be feeling so weird about like naked bodies. Anyways.
Yeah. Also, we're both in creative industries and like we wouldn't want to work with a brand who is against body acceptance and femininity and feminism and like all of that. Like we wouldn't want to work with a brand who's like, wait, like you're showing like your ass and tits and possibly pussy online. Like, I don't want to work with you. And it's like, okay, well, I don't want to work with you either because I encourage that shit. So.
Yeah. I'm also already like, I've been doing sex ed videos. I've been talking about sex.
True.
Like, it's not really that out of character for me.
Yeah, so you got to ask yourself those questions.
Yeah.
And if you have and you're like, yeah, let's do it. Post pictures if you still look like it, old pics of yourself from like a couple months ago, a year ago, if you still look the same. What we do is we post every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 12 a.m. on those days because of time zone so that everyone, when they wake up, like they can see it and stuff like that.
Well, they have to buy it to see it first.
Yeah. So basically, you do a set price, pay to view.
Yeah, we do pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view, yeah.
So our subscription to our OnlyFans account is free, but you have to buy each post to unlock it to be able to see it. That's how we're doing it right now, because I think a lot of people starting out do that.
Yeah, and we may keep it that way. Who knows? And so basically what we do for every post is we say who's in it, If it's a couple, we say couple. If it's me, we say LAVREN. KEARA, we just say KEARA. And then we kind of describe what the photo is and what people will expect, because like you want to know what you're getting for your money.
Yeah.
And like
you got to describe what they're going to buy. Like you don't want someone to like buy something and then it not be what they thought it was. So I feel like we've been really transparent about what's in the photo.
Yeah. And when it comes to pricing, like don't underestimate your worth.
Hell no.
Like don't. Like even KEARA's mom is doing OnlyFans now.
Yeah. Oh my God. I was totally expecting.
At KDG1117.
At KDG1117. OnlyFans.com/KDG1117.
And ours is OnlyFans.com/KEARA.LAVREN. So you had to tune in all the way to the middle of the episode
to get the ad.
Get the ad.
Well, it's going to be probably in the description.
Yeah. Don't underestimate your pricing. People will pay a good buck for a foot. People will pay a good buck for a tit. People will pay a good buck
for a fart.
For a fart.
Mm-hmm.
We've sold farts for $25. Yeah. Yeah.
If you're hella gassy, make sure you advertise that, because there's a lot of people with fart fetishes.
Yeah, it's very interesting. So, okay, so once they can subscribe to you, they can message you. We get a lot of messages. And a lot of times it's people bullshitting and they're like, hi. Or like, KEARA, I love you. And like stuff like that. And like, just ignore those messages. Like, you don't need to reply to everyone.
Yeah.
We literally just reply to the ones that are serious about customs, which brings us to our next point, which is you can do customs on OnlyFans. And that means you can set the price, because when you're posting a post and you're doing pay-per-view, the maximum is 100. But if you do a custom, didn't you say like Jessica Kent, her minimum for custom is 150?
I don't remember.
But you could do whatever price you want for customs, which is great. So someone messaged you and they're like, are you going to post feet? You can be like, not right now, but do you want a custom? And then you can like you can make whatever price you want for it.
Just get them to send the tip first before you make the content.
Yes. Don't send them it until they have sent the tip.
Yes.
They're like, okay, I want 5 foot pics. And you're like, okay, that's going to be $50. Send it in the tip as a tip, which they'll know what that means. And if not, they'll look it up and they'll figure it out. And then it'll pop up in a message saying like, so-and-so sent you $50 tip. And then they'll usually put a description of what it's for so that you can like kind of keep track.
And if some people just want to talk to you, your time is worth money. Like, you don't give away your time for free. If someone just wants to talk to you, get them to tip you. Okay.
Yeah. We have this sweetheart that messages or tips us when we message them, and they're like wanting to know like different like tips and stuff. Like we could do like Q&As, like tip us and we'll ask us anything and we can like answer it for you, that sort of thing. So it's like there's tons of possibilities. It's not necessarily sexual on OnlyFans.
No.
Like we've done some customs of like, well, KEARA has, of like role playing because someone wanted to know like how beautiful they look and like stuff like that. It's like you don't it's not necessarily sexual. And the ones that are really like, I want this, and we're like,
no.
Whoa, okay, no.
Yeah.
No, because I'm not comfortable doing that yet. But like, yeah, it's not necessarily sexual. Everyone's like, OnlyFans is so sexual. Like, it's like, no, not necessarily.
Not always, unless you want it to be. Like, you could literally just post like, I don't know, like custom content, non-sexual custom content if you want.
Yeah. There's this another creator. His name's ALLL.
Love.
And I checked out, he makes affirmation music and he's hot and like all this shit. And he's inspiring. Sorry, I farted. I went on his page one time and I think he was posting like sneak peeks of songs and stuff like that, which is cool.
Yeah.
I mean, we're getting ready to post this week. This is when I'm recording this. It's June 8th. Will be posted tomorrow, so it'll already be out, so you can go check it out.
Not everyone's kink is like a super sexual thing. Like maybe they just want to see your belly.
I was gonna say, I was like, there's a lot of belly
people,
fetishes out there.
belly people, fart people, armpit people, feet people.
Be prepared to have people ask you questions like wanting to do customs for their fetish. It's really interesting learning about all of them. Yeah.
And like, yeah, if you have creepy people, obviously you can block them. But like,
yes, we've had restricted people.
Yeah, but we've had a really good experience so far. Like almost everyone is really respectful and nice, and like will be very communicative and honest and direct.
Yeah, and some of the people who have like fetishes that you might not think of, like they started off with like, I don't want to ask you for this, but this is just like what I'm into. Like they feel guilty for it, and I'm like,
they feel embarrassed or ashamed of like what they're into, and it's like
you don't need to feel embarrassed.
Feel bad. Yeah, you don't need to feel bad.
It just is what it is, like sort of thing. But yeah, I've grown more empathy towards people and sexual experience. I've actually grown more empathy towards men. And like, because like we've had a lot of men like message us about different fetishes, and I'm like, and they seem really guilty when they message us, and I'm like, oh my God, like I feel so bad. Like it's okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Can we share how much we've made so far? Because I like being transparent. I like when people are transparent about like how much they make on like with things.
I am the accountant of our stuff. So basically what I mean by that is like, I will say like, if you're doing it by yourself and you start making a ton of money, it might be good to maybe like get someone to help you with like the money stuff sort of thing. I just really enjoy it. But we started the last week of April.
We started actually on my birthday.
I know. Oh, slay. I forgot about that. So basically OnlyFans is all in USD, by the way. I don't remember the exact number, but it's 6,800.
Should we get the exact number?
It's like 6,860 or something like that. Let me see. We have made $6,888.80. That's what we took home. So OnlyFans takes a percentage. It's 20%. So without the 20% taken out, the total that we've made is $8,611. After the 20% is taking out, we're taking home $6,888.80 USD. That is about around 10K Canadian.
In just over a month.
Yes.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah. So if I do a month, like what we've made in the last 30 days, what we're taking home is $4,083.20, which is still around like 7K Canadian, somewhere around there. Something maybe close to 8K. Yeah. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's how much we've made. It's been great. I don't have to get a second job, so I'm not an autistic burnout all the time. I can actually put my energy towards creative things for OnlyFans and for my actual content. So that's great. And yeah, if you've liked anything that we've heard, like try it out. And remember, like, keep in touch with your feelings and be like, am I enjoying this? Do I genuinely want to do this? Am I feeling good about myself? That's the most important thing.
I agree. Yep. It's been a really good experience so far.
Yeah.
And thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening to
this episode of A Couple Queers.
We'll be seeing you soon. And we'll see you more often. Yeah.
We're going to try our best to be more consistent.
Yes. We love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.